Welcome to Salayar, the island of endless beach. Good morning, guys. So today we are finally going to another island. Going to Salayar Island for a little camping snorkeling adventure. I am very close to Biraport. It's right there, and I was just camping on this beautiful spot on this cliff with parking like there, cooking, and yeah, the sunrise is gonna be soon, and then I'm gonna head to the port and show you how the boat works and how is it done. Selamat pagi, Mama Tata.
Oh, mau ke Selayar ya?
Salayar.
Ini tiketnya.
I don't know. There is no one at the gate, so I'm just driving towards the boat. I have no idea. Okay, and just like that, I'm on the boat. It was very quick. It's going much better than what I'm used to from the Philippines. And I wanted to make a breakfast. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it here, but maybe I can set up my gas stove there. Let's ask them first. This is how I usually spend my time in the ferries. It's best just to stay in the car if it's not too hot, and here is on the roof, so as we go, open windows and the breeze should be pretty nice. Almost always wearing these noise cancelling headphones because it's loud, people are loud, engines are loud, and since we are still at the port, it usually takes a lot of time. So I open my notebook and try to do some work while I still have internet. It should take about 2 hours, so not that bad. Everybody trying to squeeze in the first. I don't understand. Let's just wait. Do I need to do anything here or just go away? I think just go. If nobody stops me, I'm just gonna go. Wow, this is incredible. I must say this is the most beautiful port I've arrived at ever. Look at that. Yeah, I'm having a good feeling about this island. I'm very excited for this. Let's go! Right, so I'm on the Benteng, that's the main city on the Salayar Island, and I think this is like the center point. A lot of people are watching football match, but I want to get somewhere so I can eat something. Made it to the riverfront, and there is a huge mosque, like looking very nice, considering what kind of small town we are.
Somai, batagor, nasi kuning bakar. The other is not available. But I will recommend you eat rice, right? You eat rice? Okay, okay. Have a seat. Have a seat. I will treat you. I'm the owner. I'm the owner. No problem. Yeah.
Good morning from Benteng. For tonight I decided to book a cheap hotel. The prices are a little bit more expensive here than in Makassar, but it's still pretty good. But this room is pretty nice, but there is so many mosquitoes, so for today this is my working setup. I just put a mosquito net over the table and computer so I can do some work in the morning. Just stopped at some like random beach resort, I don't know, but it's like completely abandoned place. There are like some houses, villas, but half destroyed. But there is like very nice beach right there with a lot of trash as always. But I don't know, I found it in a lot of places in Salayar, like people trying to build a resort or do some business, but it fails like a lot of the times. I'm not sure why is that. Why don't people come here? Because it's just like beautiful everywhere, but yeah, no tourists. I don't get it. And it's not really like nobody would know about it, because there is like some French guy that built a resort, and on the other side of the island there is a German resort, but they are also closed. So I think people, even foreigners, try to build a business here, but just like people don't come here. I don't understand. It's so close from Makassar. There is a direct ferry from Makassar, or you can take a bus, but there used to be an airplane, but that stopped too because like no people want to come. I don't know. I don't think a lot of cars come through this road, and I don't know, maybe I should turn around. This is... Where am I? What is this? It's so remote here. The wave seems a little too big for comfortable swim, but I'm gonna go for a little bit anyway. I have no idea what I am trying to do here. And every little flower, every little foliage has thorns, and my feet are, yeah, I'm bleeding already, and I did like 5 meters literally. This is thorns, this probably too. Okay, I fell down. It's it looks like nothing, but it's so dangerous. I'm going back down. This is it's ridiculous. So dirty. I think that not even many locals from the island come to this part of the island, because yeah, I'm getting very remote feeling. I didn't feel this way anywhere else, I guess. Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous, but anyway, I'm gonna grab my snorkel and go for a little swim. There are some waves and the rocks are very sharp, but let's go for a little swim, and I'm gonna be wearing the shirt, like going the local way, because the sun is very harsh.
Mau bedek mau. Yes.
Yeah, bagus. Okay, I think I'm home. This is this is beautiful. I found some random beach, the car over there. I'm just gonna find some nice spots without the coconuts, and yeah, go for a swim and watch the sunset. This is like incredibly beautiful, like except the trash and plastic bottles like everywhere, but wow, this is really nice, really nice. I think I'm gonna be able to sleep in peace and quiet finally here. No chickens, no mosque prayers, no people. This would be great. Yeah, and I think this is gonna be it. Just parking here, build a tent here, make a dinner and go for a sunset swim. I just hope there is not gonna be that many mosquitoes because of the trash, but so far no one's biting me. But wow, this is really nice. Yeah, I'm not really a beach person, but yeah, this is magnificent. It's just good morning, guys. Welcome to my home. I slept here in my tent. There is my car. The beach is right there. Pretty beautiful, super calm. Got a nice sleep. But since I am in a coconut plantation, I think the right thing to do is to try to find a coconut and have that for breakfast. I've heard a lot of coconuts falling in the night, but I don't see any fresh one. I don't know. Where are they? Officially reached the end of the island. The road ends right there, and this is the farthest point I can get.
Oh, sana rekan nete. Sana sana.
Look at this place, it's incredibly beautiful. A little bit of wind, which is actually nice, but yeah, so I drove all the way from the most southern tip to the most northern tip, which is where I am now, and I'm gonna go snorkeling because all the way on the west side the shoreline is quite of shallow, so in order to get to the coral reefs you need to go like 300 meters or even more, and I don't want to do that, but here it's like only 50 or 100 meters, so I'm gonna go a little bit over there to okay, I noticed something a little bit upsetting. I went just behind the cars to take a leak and I noticed there is some weird smell, and this is what it is. So if you don't want to see, then skip ahead for like 10 seconds. For the rest, yeah, it's this. I stayed in the Selayar Island for 4 days. Only on the Selayar Island, didn't take any island hopping or going to another like tour or snorkeling, and yeah, I believe that is very nice also, but as I'm alone it would be quite expensive to do so, but yeah, I'm still very happy with this trip. It's it's magnificent island, and some summary, some tips. If you want to go snorkeling, then the best place is actually the northern part, which is like the closest, because like actually coral reefs are not really that far away in the ocean. On the east side it's much more calm and it's better for the like beach relaxing atmosphere, and there are some resorts so we can just like lay on the beach and sunbath and stuff like that. But for swimming it's kind of possible only during the high tide, because during the low tide it's very little water and it stretches very far out. But if you want to go for like the views, then the east side is better. It's harder to get there, but there are some roads, but there are some quite challenging waves, so it might not be the best for swimming, but there are some cliffs and nice scenery. And yeah, but I think if you come, you're gonna opt out for some of the island hopping or some tour. There is not much people. You can camp free on many places, many beaches. And if I see somebody, I will always ask, but usually I don't even meet anybody there, and I so far didn't have any problems. Yeah, I think this is the place for tonight. Gorgeous with the sunset. Yeah, super nice. Good morning. The sun has not come up yet and I'm already heading to the port. It's about an hour away and I have like hour and 15 minutes before the boat is supposed to leave, so I try to hurry, but I expect there are gonna be some delays, so I think it's gonna be fine. But selamat pagi.
Pagi. Mau berangkat mobilnya?
Ya, Makassar.
Oh ya. Check in dulu.
Di sini.
Iya, terminal.
Inside. Selamat pagi. Concert?
Oh no,
No concert.
playground.
Is this?
Apa ya?
Jam berapa di?
Setengah delapan.
Tunggu di sini or
Langsung.
Masuk masuk.
pergi di sana?
Iya.
Langsung
Oke.
ke dalam.
Kasih. Right, I went in the check-in building to do check-in. I got yet another paper and this like a sticker, and now they are telling me I should go directly on the boat, so let's try. Now let's find the boat. I think that one that looks big enough to take me, but which way here? Okay, I'm on the boat. The run-up was a little bit chaotic, so I didn't record, but yeah, quite a lot of cars are already on the boat, and I want to make a breakfast, but I don't know if I have time for that. I'm on the boat and it's looking pretty nice. Okay, we are on the boat. It's quite empty. I don't know. I didn't see this much space in between the cars since the Malta ferry. I think it's very good. There is also space here. Yeah, so now I just have 12 hours to kill. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing. And there is chicken on the boat. Yeah, but it's pretty good. So I think it's a good decision. I'm gonna try to sleep with some movie, get some work, I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you on the road.